has our land seen such despair? Almost 2 millennia after Sigmar founded the Empire, the realm is fractured and broken. 3 rival factions claim the Imperial crown: Marienburg, Middenheim, and Reichland. Blur of power brings the armies of men against one another in a seemingly endless tide of battle. An island of peace in a sea of conflict, Mordheim drew wealth such as the city had never seen into its walls. But with its prosperity came the corruption of arrogance and hedonism and greed. The gods could not long abide the outrages of Mordheim's populace. In the heavens, an ill star appeared. A great twin-tailed comet that some priests warned was nothing less than the hammer of Sigmar. They preached tidings of doom and repentance, but their sermons were ignored. An attitude of rebellious revelry gripped the city as the comet grew ever nearer. The grand festival to celebrate the turn of the year was a mockery of the apocalyptic prophecies. It was then that the hammer fell. The fiery comet plowed through the city, gouging a deep crater in the midst of the poor quarter. The wondrous palace of Count Steinhard was broken, the grand amphitheater shattered, the vast great library blighted by a pall of ash. Fire and smoke decimated the populace, but worse awaited the survivors. A malignant corruption that brought with it mutation and madness, the vile taint of chaos. In the shattered city, strange green-black stones were discovered. Strange energies emanated from these shards. Warlocks and alchemists experimented with these word stones and soon determined that their uncanny properties could work wonders. Wordstone could heal the sick, regenerate the old, or even turn base metal to gold. Lust for Wordstone focused avaricious eyes upon ruined Mordheim. Treasure hunters descended upon the city, vying with both mutated horrors that claimed the ruins as their own, and crusading zealots who sought to prevent the taint from spreading. Inhuman creatures filtered into Mordheim, staking their own claims. An endless pilgrimage of the greedy and ambitious, fighting and dying in a place now called the City of the Damned. Welcome to Mordheim, City of the Damned.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the intro. Sorry I took so long. I was just I streamed so long that I completely ran out of drink. So we're playing a new warband. I haven't named it yet. The Nightborn is just the random name that the game assigned it, so we have to think of a good name for this warband. It is Mordheim time indeed. This game, if you're interested in this game, there's a link in the description down below too, where you can look on the Steam page. You can grab it on Steam. It's quite often on special, like 90% off. I don't know if it is at the moment, but you can also get Steam keys on GOG, G-O-G, or Instant Gaming. And I believe if you just quickly check on Instant Gaming or GOG, you'll be able to get it on one or the other, probably for like $2 or $3. So I highly recommend that if you're at all interested, just grab it. It's like $2. And I'm sure you'll have, at least a fun weekend, or probably a fun few weeks of playing Mordheim at some point. But yeah, so we started a brand new warband. I've got a bunch of like high-ranked warbands, but there's something special about starting a new warband from level 0 and like working your way up. If you never played the game before, you won't have much choice. You'll have to start a new warband from level 0. But if you've played the game quite a bit, you get the option to start from rank 5 with everything unlocked already. So, but yeah, so we went back and started. I've already got another rank 9 or 10 vampire warband going at the moment, but this is a fresh one that we started off from level 0. And yeah, I taught, if you're interested in like the whole like idea of how to start and all that kind of stuff, I'll you go back and watch the previous stream. But yeah, hey Nathan. But yeah, I'm still gonna be talking about it. But if you want like the more in-depth, like how to start and everything about starting a new campaign and all that, go back and watch the previous stream. But not right now, but you know, sometime. But anyway, to just give you the quick version of it, what we're doing is we've got a really powerful leader, this guy. He's got a good stat line, and where is he? And yeah, he's got a good stat line, and we're going to keep upgrading him. He's got some heavy armor, shield, and he's fast as well. He's got pretty fast movement. He's got 7 movement at base, but he's got -2 because we're wearing heavy armor. And all of the other guys in our warband are pretty crap. And basically, the AI and that we're in with our opponents, they'll sort of try to match what we've done. So they're going to have the same thing as us. They're going to have one leader and a bunch of henchmen following him around. And so basically we could have 2 heroes, but if we have 2 heroes, then there's a chance that their hero could be good. Like, well, one of the first battles we had was against a witch hunter warband. They had their leader with heavy armor and a greatsword, and they had a Templar paladin type character with, you know, heavy armor, shield, and so basically the 2 of them together were kind of formidable. And my leader ended up having to go against the 2 of them. I had a couple of ghouls with me as well, but it was like not ideal. So if we have just one leader with no extra hero, that means there's no chance that they can get like 2-on-1 basically versus my lord. Whereas with this situation, it's only ever going to be one lord plus a bunch of peons. So yeah, it should be safer most of the time. And also we can try to feed all the XP into our lord. So that's kind of what we're going at the moment. We're going to change that though. As soon as we get to level 2 with our warband, which is after this battle, hopefully, if we get some warband XP, then we can start hiring vampire thralls, I believe. And then we can start going to 3 heroes. But our 3 heroes will be better than their 3 heroes, hopefully, and we can maintain our sort of advantage. Now, another issue that we're having is that we do not have any magic weapons. So all of our guys got white weapons. And we've got some traits points to spend. Yeah, all our guys have white weapons, and there's no new weapons in the shop or anything. Just leveling up there. We gave them 6 strength so they can carry a little bit more, they do a little bit more damage, and then putting an extra point in dexterity so they can get a bit of a chance to dodge enemy attacks. They're not going to have very good defense, so we're mainly focusing on offense. Yeah, I'm going to switch. So at the moment we're doing this thing where we have the main lord and we have the rest of our troops just kind of swarming peons. So the ghouls are better for that because they're faster, right? But once we get our 3 zombies, we can switch to a different style of play. I mean, once we get our other 2 vampires, we can switch to a different style, but we'll talk about that later on. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, so we're ready to progress to the next day. So the other thing I was going to say is just, yeah, so this is the store where there's some extra items that we can buy. There's no blue items in there. So basically we just need 1 blue weapon. So let's just advance to, oh, actually, do we have any? Oh, we've got 12. How did we get 12? I must have sent a shipment and just like not sent. Yeah, I had some extra bits that I didn't send by accident. I was like, that's fine. We've got a jumping formula. We've got some money. No new items have shown up in the shop or anything. Alright. So we're looking for ones that have good. So there's each thing's got a difficulty rating and everything, but it's also got other, you know, a rating for how much wordstone is there and how much loot there is there as well. So we're looking for ones with good loot so that we can potentially get some gear. Brutal, good. Okay, this one looks pretty good. Brutal, good, average. Yeah. Okay, this one's cool. Okay, so one warband deploys tightly around its wagon, the other divides into 3 strike teams. So this one could be good for us. If we're the one that deploys tightly around our wagon, then it's going to be especially good. But if it's Cryptoras are good as they can enter any doorways and make amazing dodge-based killers. Yeah, we should definitely check that out at some point. But yeah, anyway, so this one will be good. We'll give this one a try. I normally recommend that you just, if you're experienced with the game, that you just go launch mission. It just kind of randomly places all you guys. It makes it a bit more exciting, a bit more dangerous though. But if you're worried about like dying, then you go for launch and deploy. It takes a bit more, it's a bit slower because you have to place each of your guys, you have to wait for them to place each of their guys. But it'll, if you're a bit worried about the danger level, especially if you're doing one of the higher difficulty levels, like a brutal or deadly, then you can do it. I'll just demonstrate that. Yeah, so we've got a place. So we got the lucky roll. All of our guys are around our wagon, whereas they got the unlucky roll. So their guys are split up into 3 groups. That's good for us. There's Wolf's Paw, the white ghoul. Wolf Paw the ghoul. Cool. Alright, so we're ready to rock and roll. Zombies are funny looking. I like zombies. I don't really like ghouls. I really prefer the zombies. The ghouls are kind of scary looking, but... yeah, the ghouls do look kind of terrifying, but yeah, I like this. I like the zombies. They're kind of funny and cool. All right, so we want to get some wordstone. Obviously, there's 3 piles of wordstone all within proximity right there. Oh, it's a mirror match, vampire versus vampire. Okay, interesting. Probably won't worry about that one over there. We'll probably focus on these 3 piles of wordstone, and we'll try to collect. Try to collect that maybe. I like to use one ghoul as my scout. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty good plan. Yeah, I think once I get my 3 vampires, I might switch to the skellies, but I'm gonna not use them properly. I'm probably gonna use them just sort of as sacrificial noobs for the skeletons. But then later, once we get necromancers, then we can actually use the skeletons, like level up the skeletons and use them as proper, the zombies, sorry, and use them as proper kind of combat heroes. ACH. But yeah, this game is so good. Like, it's just got so much atmosphere, and honestly, it's like the best. I reckon this game is like the best rendition of Warhammer Fantasy out of any game, just in terms of the atmosphere being so spot on and correct. Oh yeah, this guy. So we can. One thing about this game is you want to like always maximize your movement, or not always, but you know you can. It's good to. So yeah, whenever you activate something, like here, I'm gonna open my chest on my cart. It resets your. It sets your movement to that position that you're in. So I've got 5 blue pills to move with. So I haven't used any of my movement yet. If I move too far off my starting spot, see, it puts that little blue marker there. But if I just move a little bit, then the marker doesn't get set up, so I haven't used any blue pills. And now I can interact with my card again. And then we can just move a bit more. So there's the blue markers there. Blue pills used. Let me just go back a bit. There we go. Blue pills back again. And you can just keep well, not keep doing it, but whenever you're near an object you can interact with, you can just kind of like tiptoe, people call it, by like just clicking on, like keeping on interacting and then resetting your thing. Anyway, there's basically all I was trying to get at is that being really careful with your movement and just maximizing those little increments of movement that you can get can be really strong, and conversely, just being careless with your movement can be really devastating. So yeah, be careful when you move, basically, I guess. Just do it. Just going to run this guy right out up front, grab those word stones there, and then he can pull back. He can pull back by the time the other guys are catching up. Zombies are full creatures powered by dark magic, and ghouls are churnable hobos. Pretty much. Hey, Lockjaw. No, we just started. This is the first match. Here's Wolfpaw. He's our hero ghoul. So yeah, Wolfpaw's like a rename, so we've got to try to keep him alive. We've actually got a few renames still left over from yesterday that we haven't got to rename yet. We've got Liz the Bloody Ripper and Wolfpaw. No, we did Wolfpaw. We did Wolfpaw already. We got Liz the Ripper to go to sub in later on. Once we get a vampire thrall for Liz. Here's the gang.
A new round has started.
Yeah, hopefully we can nip over there, grab that word stone, and then get the hell out of there before we get caught out by any enemies. We're not too far ahead of our guys, they're just around the corner there, so not like we're going to be super exposed. But if you kind of like go around the corner and there's like 3 enemies there and they all get to move before you get to move, then you can potentially get killed before you get to react. So you don't want to... normally I like to keep at least 1 or 2 of my henchmen out front, so that, you know, they might get ganked and get destroyed in 1 turn or whatever, but I don't care because they're just henchmen. Oh yeah. See, all of our guys are going to be heavily wordstone corrupted. That's alright. So yeah, we were sort of explaining before, oh, cool, thanks, Day One. Check it out. What was I going to say? Yeah, so we were talking about this before. So these little wordstone patches that we're picking up here, these ones are only worth 1 wordstone, whereas these wordstone shards are worth 5 wordstone, and you get the big clusters that are worth 15. So in a way, these like little wordstone shards, they're the wordstone fragments. They're not even really almost worth picking up. They're very low value. But at the end of the match, we have a small chance to pick up any. We have a chance to pick up anything that's left on the map. So just say we pick up like 50% of the stuff on the map at the end of whatever's left. The more stuff we pick up now, the more likely that you are to get, you know, any given particular things, like other things on the map. Like, yeah, basically the more that you pick up, the more of the leftover stuff that you'll end up getting. Like, if you have a choice between good stuff and if you have a choice between picking up valuable stuff and picking up non-valuable stuff, then obviously it's better to pick up the valuable stuff. But if you only have a choice to pick up the lower value stuff, then then it's still good to pick it up, because at the end you're gonna get a percentage of whatever's left, and if there's like less stuff left, then you know. So okay, so just say at the end of the map you've got a 50% chance of getting each of the remaining items. So you're going to get 50% of the total amount of stuff. If you've left a heap of trash on the map, then if you roll badly, the 50% of the total stuff you could get could be all of the trash. Whereas if you picked up all of the trash, then the 50% that you're going to get is going to be 50% of the remaining good stuff, you know? Does that make sense? So anyway, long story short, yeah, if you've got a choice between picking up valuable stuff and non-valuable stuff, obviously pick up the valuable stuff. But if you're not going to get to pick up anything else anyway, then yeah, just pick up whatever you can get, basically. Yeah, get the vampire to just pick up all the rest of this good stuff. Yeah, every time I try to explain that, I'm always so awkward and stumble about trying to explain it. It's just, I don't know, it's not that hard of a concept, but just for some reason I have a lot of trouble trying to explain it. The other issue, the other thing that complicates it slightly, is that whenever you pick up Wordstone, you have a chance to get a Wordstone curse. Or sometimes they're buffs, but mostly they're curses. So yeah, so we just took about 5 curses then. So yeah, so we've got minus 20% armor absorption, minus 5 leadership. Oh, that's all. Minus 5 leadership and minus 20 armor absorption. That's, you know, that's okay. But we're going to be weak. We're going to be weak for the next 2 turns a little bit, but it's not too bad. All right. Now, the Vampire Lord is up there. So ideally we want him to come down so we can kick the shit out of him. But, see how we go. You bet to get the heal buff when you actually need it, yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it'd be really good if the enemy vampire would come down and get wrecked, because we could just kill him. But, oh, here we go. We've got
new round
contact.
Started.
Contact front. Zombies attack. Or in ghouls in the case. Yeah, the Skaven Warp Guard are immune to the Warpstone curses. Can the Warp Guards still get the bonuses from the Warpstone, or are they immune to both the positive and negative effects? I want to know whether they're going to jump down or not. So I might just move this guy back a bit, actually, because I don't want I don't necessarily want him to be in the, like, over by the side. If he jumps down, oh yeah, you're fucked. I'm gonna smash this dude. He might kill one of my zombies. Oh, okay. We might just 1v1. But I've got heavier armor than him. He's got strong blow. That sucks. No, that's right. This is good. Because he's using his turn. We're taking a bit of damage there, but he's using his current turn. He's using his current turn, and we're using our action points from the previous turn, from last turn. We had left over, and then we still get to go this turn and use our actual action points again. So we're going to be able to kill him, and that might nearly end the game straight up. Okay, this guy is rolling with a lot of this guy's rolling with a lot of negative effects. Cool. We got rid of his dodge, and we did some more damage. All right, I'll try and might try and pull them out. Might try and pull this guy forward because that way we can get more guys. Okay, this enemy guy's in ambush stance. So if I move a tiny bit closer to him, he's going to charge me. But if I charge him, he won't have enough points. He won't have enough points to counterattack me. So we've just disabled his charge. Disabled his ambush, basically. That's cool. I don't know if we're going to have enough movement to be able to stack up on him. Ah. Well, we might have if that hadn't have happened. Alright, well I guess this guy's just gonna, whatever, chill here. Yeah, Warp Guard are cool. Warp Guard are really good. I love, I don't use any of the other henchmen when I'm playing Skaven. I just exclusively only use Warp Guard. Okay, don't see any other enemies around yet. We might even finish this turn. I wouldn't be surprised if when we kill their leader, they just rout immediately. We're lucky. Not quite. Alright, cool. I'm surprised. I thought he would have had terror. Oh well, that's fine. Alright, I don't want to jump up. Probably gonna fail. Oh, he succeeded. Alright. Alright, I want to get that loot over there. The 4 spots. So we'll run over here. Grab the big wordstone cluster. And yeah, we'll just wait there.
A new round has started.
Yeah, so once we get what my sort of end game is going to look like is I'm going to have 2 different setups. One is going to be with two necromancers. One's going to have over like Master Van Hals, so that he can buff the zombies heaps, and the other one's going to have non-master Van Hels, so that he can buff the zombies slightly less, I guess. And then we can stack the two of them together so you make the zombies like super buffed. And really lucky with the climbing. So far so good. Yeah, this guy's already full. So we're just going to put him up here as security. They're out there moving somewhere, hidden from view. Yeah, I don't think we need this guy here, so this guy's got space. Yeah, he's got space in his backpack. We got it. Surely we're going to fail. Oh, no, he failed, yeah. Alright. You get if you fail the first time, you get plus 10% chance for the second attempt, so we should hopefully pass this time. Now, you go for that, or you go for that? I guess I'll go for that. Okay, put him in ambush stance. That's fine. Okay, now this guy, even though right now I can't reach any of these, I can't reach any of these guys with any of these warp stone things without moving, but we can just kind of edge forward, and then we can move forward right off the thing. You see the blue marker there? As soon as you move far enough for the blue marker, then you lose a blue pill, and that's one whole segment of movement. But we just move back until we yep, now the blue thing's gone, we've got all our pills left, but now we can actually reach all of the stuff that we want. We grab these. Alright, and I'm going to leave one slot empty. And then we're going to move back a little bit. And then we can pretend we're going to pick this up, but not pick it up. And that resets our movement again. And then we can move back a bit more. We can pretend we're going to pick this up again, but not pick it up. And that moved our blue point back a little bit further. And then, yeah, we did. Oh, I think I accidentally screwed up then and wasted a blue pill. But anyway, you get the gist of it. So we could have done all that basically without losing any movement. But yeah, I just stuffed it up slightly. Never mind. Not critical at this moment, but I'll just try to demonstrate. Where's the So you can just left click on the map when you press middle mouse button to get into the map, and then you left click on the map to put markers on it. So now you can see that where that blue light is, that's our target where we're trying to get to. Hey Mercy, thanks for introducing me to War Tales. It's absolutely consuming my free time these days. Oh, fantastic, Greg. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, it's really good. Really good game. Congrats to the War Tales devs. I think they've done an amazing job. Okay, we missed him, but we got rid of his dodge, so that's good. Now this guy will hopefully do some damage, and then that perfectly sets him up so that our leader can finish him off. And we can feed as much XP as possible to our leader. gonna sneak in. No, I can't quite make it. Yeah, I kind of want to get up here and check out this loot there. I ran over this trap. Should be a space to jump up here, but we're not. Yeah, I think the ghouls are kind of blocking it. That's all right. We'll just jump up here next turn. All right, and this guy's going to try to jump up. Oh man, why can't we jump up? There's no jumping up happening. Jump up? No. Right, this guy's got no loot on him, so you don't like. Ideally, you don't want to spread you guys out. Number one priority is to keep everybody together, but there's a chance that we can get more loot. So I'm going to kind of just risk spreading them out a little bit.
A new round has started.
They failed. All right, we won the battlefield, so we didn't get to pick up anything else. But if you look on the left-hand side there where it says Battleground Victory, so Treasury down the bottom, Treasury is what we picked up. We've got 2 clusters, 5 shards, and 7 wordstone pieces. And then the stuff at the top is what we got just randomly afterwards. That's based on, I think it's based on how the percentage of stuff that you pick up is based on how many guys you have in your warband. So we've only got like 4 guys in our warband, or 5 guys in our warband. Yeah, 5 I think. But if we had 10, we would get a higher percentage of the stuff. It would sort of randomly assign us. But either way, it's fine. We didn't complete all objectives, so we won't get any extra XP, but that's all right. I think, yeah, we might only get 2 XP for that. We really needed 3, but that's right.
Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day, the Empire will be...
Alright, so yeah, we fed two kills to him, so we got 2 extra XP, so he's kind of, we're trying to power level him up a little bit.
Outstanding.
Ghouls.
New warriors are available for hire.
Nice. Okay, we did it. We got 3 XP somehow.
Stronger.
Thought we needed 2 more, but maybe we only needed 3. Anyway, point is, we've got 1 more hero slot, so we can have 2 heroes now instead of just 1. And we've got a new type of hero. So, if we go over here, excitingly, we can now hire these ladies, Vampire Thralls, which are one of my favorite types of hero in the game. I don't think we've got new. Yeah, we haven't got new hired swords yet. But next time we get new hired swords, now that we can get Vampire Thralls, the hired swords can potentially be Vampire Thralls. So we could, if we save up some money, we potentially might be able to get some higher level ones. So yeah, at this point. I might just sack that Dreg actually, because I want his slot back. Yeah, so at this point, we might want to switch to skeletons, maybe. We really need some blue weapons, man. If we could just get a blue weapon, just 1 blue weapon. Oh yeah, what items did we get? Ah, I got a Sigmarite Warhammer, which we can't use. If that had just been like a mace or something, our damage would have gone up quite significantly. But yes, we cannot use that. Alas. Alright. So yeah, I think I want to switch to... Okay, so we'll keep I haven't got any plans, Niels, but I'll probably be playing it once a day for you know, for a couple more days at least. Sorry, every day usually, Niels. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying it as well. It's really fun starting a new warband and stuff. So, Wolfpaw is level 2-5. I wasn't really planning on leveling these guys up. I'm planning on just getting rid of them all the time and just sacking them and just hiring new guys. But yeah, Wolfpaw, because he's a named character, we might keep him. Anyway, let's get a couple of vampires in. Or maybe let's just get one for now. Let's just let the game kind of like slowly. Oh, thanks, Niels. Yeah, no worries. Almost made you buy it. Oh, well, no worries. Well, yeah, you should be able to just shop around. You should be able to get it for like $2 or $3. If you want to play vampires, it's like an extra $5 or $7 or whatever to get the DLC for vampires. So, but all the other races, the 4 races you get with the base game are really good. The Empire Mercs, the Sisters of Sigmar, the Skaven, and the Chaos, the Chaos Warband. The Chaos Warband I feel like is a bit more of an advanced one that you probably shouldn't start with. But Sisters of Sigmar are very solid, easy to get your head around when you first start playing. Empire Mercs are pretty easy. I'd probably say Sisters, in terms of easiness for new players, I'd say Sisters easiest, Empire second easiest, Skaven third easiest, and Chaos Cult is probably the hardest one to get your head around. So I'd probably play them in that order. Vampires are pretty easy as well, pretty solid, easy to get your head around. Alright, so she's got 7 base movement, so we can kind of mirror with her, we can kind of mirror the same thing as we did with the Vampire Lord. Give her heavy armor. We could leave her with the halberd if we wanted to be a big hitter. Or we could give her the shield. She got 16% parry, yeah. Or we could go like sword and shield, and she's gonna have 26% parry. Yeah, see, that's the thing with when you first start out, like the early game characters, your defense is so poor that it's almost not really worth worrying about it. You might as well just go for like the most damage that you can do. But I don't know. I mean, they do have 5 points, so you can do a charge for 3 points and then a 1 normal hit. Or yeah. Anyway, we'll try it with sword and shield to start with. Lizbeth the Ripper. All right. Thanks again, Liz, for your support. We'll put you off, cut you off we'll remove your name from the roll of glory now. Yeah, vamps are fun. They're especially powerful at the start. I think they get a bit less powerful as they go on. Oh, you are there, Liz. Just lurking. This is your vampire. What do you want? Do you want to be a red vampire or an iron-colored vampire? Oh yeah, bare arms. Bare arms is pretty cool. bit of a, maybe we were like, yeah, maybe we'll keep the right arm red. Nice, good call, good call. Maybe we'll keep the right arm free to move, and we'll go heavy armor on the left arm. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, well, you can't really go that heavy, but yeah, that's fine. And legs. Oh yeah, we'll just go the heavy armor. Keep it real. Oh, okay, we got black, we got purple, we got red bits. Oh, can we not make the iron? Oh yeah. Oh, we can't make the body armor red. It's purple there. Purple and black. Oh yeah, purple and black's pretty good. Red's pretty cool too. Oh yeah, that purple's... what's the difference in that purple and the other one? This is important, guys. This is important stuff, guys. This is top priority right now. Like, everything has to stop while we figure out Lisbeth's color scheme. So that one, we got the purple and black, which is pretty solid. There was another purple, purple and white, yeah. No, I think the purple and black is the way to go. What am I doing? Purple and black. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Red breastplate with the brown belt. And what's the difference between? Oh, you can have white hair or black hair. Oh yeah, it's got a black picture. Cool. All right, now we're talking. Now, what's the hips? Is that? Oh, red. Here we go. Red and purple. It's pretty solid. All right, that's all right. We just had to figure it out. All right, she looks pretty tanky. I'm liking it. And the belt. What do we got? We got some like little. Oh, it's a pet bat. Got a pet bat sleeping on, hanging from her belt. Got a knife. Oh yeah, cool. Handy knife in case she needs to stab someone. Unless you got to stick a bitch. That didn't really sound the way I imagined it in my head, but it's fine. The pet bat's pretty cute. Pet batty. Actually, no, I think the knife's good. All right, we're good. Let's do it. All right, you can see what's going on now. We've got like a bunch of peons that we don't really care if they live or die, and then we've got our elite cadre of vampires ready to rock and roll. Just send all of our stuff off to Vlad von Carstein. So our boss is Vlad von Carstein, our primary faction. Just send some shards to win favor with our patron.
New hired swords are available.
Oh yeah. All right, let's check our hired swords before we go on. But now that we've got vampire thralls, we can potentially get vampire thrall hired swords. But I don't see that we got any. I'm not sure what the new one was, but yeah. All right. Crap. We didn't get much. Hard average, hard average, poor, very poor average, good poor. Average poor. Fucking hell, this is. How do we. Why. Man, this is bad. I guess like good poor is about the best. can do. Average poor. I might just go for Wordstone Scavengers because we should be able to at least get the we should be able to at least do the mission.
Believing yourself
So that way we'll
a residential district. You spread
that way
your
we'll,
warband to ransack the nearby houses. Just as your warriors are starting to explore the buildings, however, an enemy warband arrives, ready to attack your dispersed forces. A new round has started.
Look at him looking fantastic in his all red armor. But yeah, so hopefully we can at least capture half of the wordstone, and then we can win the extra XP. Oh, beautiful! So all the wordstones in one location, so we can just rush there before they get there. Death's Darlings. Wow, that's a cool name. That's a really cool name, Death's Darlings. We need to think of a cool name for our warband. If you check Blackwall, I think is it Blackwall? Was it Blackwall that made the map? I forget now. There's a map on the Discord. Mercy's Madhouse, maybe. Yeah, there's a map on the Discord that shows you where what location, what faction is revived in each location. So you can just look on the map and it'll tell you if you can revive Valkyria and where and which settlement you need to revive her in. But I don't know off the top of my head, sorry. Yeah, so basically all we need to do is get 50% of this wordstone, which is right next to us, and then we win. So we should be able to get a nice bout of extra XP to give our guys a bit of a boost. Mad Mercy's Manglers? No, it's got to be something sophisticated and like a little bit spooky because we're a vampire warband, right? Like my other vampire warband is called Vlada's Beloved, and it's based around my head vampiress, who's technically a thrall, but you know. But yeah, like vampires, you know, they're in covens, they're kind of like a family. They could go for a bit of a coven family kind of vibe. Hey Tim, welcome to the Patrons of the Sciences. Is this your first time as a member, Tim? I don't know. I feel like I remember there being a Tim around before. Are you a new Tim or are you an old Tim? But either way, welcome. I'll put you on the roll of glory. We'll name one of our mighty warriors after you. Probably won't name him Tim, but I'll think of some like Warhammer appropriate name version of Tim. Since you're blood red, how about the Crimson Coven? Crimson Coven is pretty nice. It's the same Tim? Ah, nice. Hey Tim. The Crimson Coven, that sounds pretty good. Mercy's Masquerade, that's pretty good too. The Sanguine Socialites. These are all, we got some, normally you guys come up with really shit names, like, sorry to be rude, but you guys generally suck at names. Not you guys specifically, but just all of you guys in general. But I feel like we've got some good name makers in the house today. The quality of names is way higher than usual. Wait a second, Clock Monkey is one of those renownedly bad name makers that I was talking about. Why have you're bringing your name game today, Clock Monkey? Bringing the name game. Alright, just wanted to ask if it's possible to explain how the info behind the face cam at least once. Hey Niels, yeah, for sure. Where's my webcam? So there's really no place to put the face cam in this particular. But yeah, so up the top there you've got your morale meter. I'll probably put my face cam a little bit further over. But yeah, basically you've got your morale meter. Where you've got the I can't actually mouse over there. Like, depending on which mode I'm in, it doesn't matter. But anyway, you've got your like your compass, so you can tell which direction you're facing when you're trying to move around. You've got your, you know, it tells you which map you're on, and all that. But the important bit is those two colored bars, the red bar and the blue bar. So the blue bar is our team's morale. Our current, the number at the top is our current morale, and the number at the bottom is the minimum morale that we need to be able to not rout, right? And if our morale goes below that minimum, then there's a chance that we're going to rout. So so at the moment nobody's taken any damage. Both teams are at maximum morale. We're at 72, they're at 56. And yeah, every time we kill a dude, they'll lose a certain amount of morale, I think, based on their leadership. And then once they go below that bottom level, they'll have to roll a leadership test every time they take a morale loss, I think. They have to roll a leadership test. And that will be based on the highest leadership remaining in their warband. So if I kill a bunch of their henchmen and then they get down to below 22, but they still have their leader and their leader's got really high leadership, then they might not break, you know? Whereas if I kill their leader first and kill a couple of their henchmen and all they've got left is really low leadership henchmen, they'll you know, almost certainly break. So yeah, so that's how all that works. Hopefully that'll make sense. And I'll put my head a little bit over here so that you can see the morale meter most of the time, unless I move in the wrong place. Hopefully that's not too bad. Zombies have no morale impact. Yes, that's cool. That's good. All right. Right. Where's our marker? Oh, I'm lost. All right, over there. Okay. There's some loot right here. It's probably going to be terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. I guess we could pick it up, because the more crap we pick up, the less chance that we'll pick up that crap afterwards. Happy to help out with the sub, that you deserve it. Oh, thanks a lot, Tim. Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. And thanks, it's been lots of people throwing out support tonight. It's really nice, and yeah, appreciate it. 20,000. We made it to 20,000. All right, run some more guys over here so we can grab some more of this delicious loot. I'm going to put this guy here and just grab these three, even though they're not worth as much. That way he's not going to be in the way of the other... not going to be in the way of the other guys. Hey, Halo. Did you just sleep for like 3 hours and then you're ready back? Oh, I suppose no, you slept for like 4.5 hours, 5 hours. That's not bad.
Objectives updated.
Yeah, the 20 cup sub social is good. We're sort of still going on it, I guess, technically.
Objectives updated.
We're in our hour number 8 now. Yeah, we didn't die, and so all those people who said that we weren't going to make it with Belagar, you were wrong. And all the people who said we were going to die before turn 20, you were wrong. I think we haven't quite made it to turn 50. So whoever said turn 50, you might be right, and whoever said we're going to make it all the way, you might be right as well. But if you said we were going to die on turn 5, you were definitely wrong. Maximize our movement. We should have a bit of time before we see anybody. So I'm not too worried. But yeah, I think what I might do is go for like a crit sword and shield. Yeah, crit sword and shield melee defense. A crit sword and shield melee resist tank like this. Elizabeth the Ripper. I think we'll make her the tank, since she's already kind of a tank, and then and yeah, crit sword and shield, so she can parry and stuff, but also because she's got the you know, decent chance of crit with the sword. She can, you know, like she can hit multiple times because it only takes 2 pills to hit with the sword. So when she's maxed out, she should be able to hit 4 times with the sword. And then, you know, even though she won't do a huge amount of damage, it'll, you know, give her a chance to crit each time. And so the crits will make her effective. If she can get a crit, like she probably won't reliably get 1 crit per turn, but she can. Yeah, she's main job is going to be tanky, but she's going to have the side thing of using a sword, have a bit of extra crit. Basically, that's the plan. And then I'll have another thrall, and I was thinking about making the other thrall like a dodge damage dealer, like with dual swords or a 2-handed sword. But yeah, she's cool. I think the Vampire Thrall is definitely like one of the coolest characters in the game, if you're into the whole vampire aesthetic. Honestly, all of the characters in this game just look really fantastic, I think, and just look like they just look exactly right. You know, they look how they should look. Very Warhammer.
A new round has started.
Enough to get through the day. Oh, that's good. You're going all the way with Belagar. He's in Chad mode now with all his gear and skill points. Snag the Sword of Cain and nothing will stop you. Yeah, that's it. That's why I'm like, we're kind of sniffing around at the Sword of Cain. We're going to take some diplomatic penalties when we go to war with Ilariel, but frankly, who cares? Belagar won't let anything stop him from achieving his destiny of winning back Karakay Peaks. If that means we have to betray and murder a few elves, then so be it.
Objectives updated.
Murdering elves isn't even a crime in some parts of, in some dwarf holds. So yeah, I think we might do 20,000 subs special part 2 tomorrow, and just have a bit of a, well, I mean, it's not guaranteed. Like, there's definitely some tough fights that we could get into potentially, but hopefully not. What would be really nice is if we can. What would be really nice is if we can get the Sword of Cain, make it back over to Vlad's area, kill Vlad, and wipe out his faction before the end game. I think I set it to turn 80, but I can't remember what turn I set it to. I think I did. Yeah, I think I set it to turn 80, but I can't really remember. If we did set it to turn 80, then that was just then was an example of uncareful movement. If I go like blam, then I'm here, and then my next point is there, right? Whereas if I'm careful with my movement, then I just sneak around here. Keep sneaking, keep sneaking, keep sneaking, keep sneaking, boom. And then our next point is here. We basically got a whole extra movement point further in distance just by being careful. So yeah, that's like my 2 number 1 tips in this game are be really careful with your movement and make sure you keep all you guys together and stack up. Local superiority, they call it. You want to have as many dudes together as you can. This guy's carrying a lot of warpstone, so we're gonna not use him as a suicide bodyguard. We're gonna use him as more of a as a backup. Concentration of force, indeed. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why fast units are so powerful in this game, because if you have the speed advantage, then you can get all of your guys. You can get all of you guys together. Well, I think that is, as far as the like challenge part of the game goes, Halo, I think that you know, the challenge part, the important thing is to finish the game. So so I don't think I'll change the rules until we've finished the game. So sorry, achieve short victory. So basically we're going to keep going with the same rules until we've achieved short victory. So we have to take Karakeet Peaks, kill Queek Headtaker, kill Skarsnik, and have sacked or, you know, occupied or raised up 30 settlements in total. So we have to do all that stuff, win the game, and then, you know, we can do whatever we want after that, because the challenge is just to win the game. Is it possible to stun lock enemies? Because then I could see myself going around and taking my time looting, just like how we dagger lock people in Battle Brothers. No, not really. You can stun people, but it does damage to them. You can't like, I mean, I guess if you had like a heavy armored enemy with lots of hit points, but it's not, it'd be difficult. You get like -20 to hit when you use a special stun attack. I mean, you can crit them, but if you crit them, you'll penetrate their armor and they'll die anyway. Yeah, no, it's not really a way to stun lock them. Well, what you can do is just dodge tank them. So you could get a tank that's got like super high dodge and just park them on there and just have them, yeah, not stun lock them, but just have them tied up so they can't do anything. I don't think we can get that other bit. Oh wait, I think I saw it for a second. There we go. What do we got left? We got like one. There's like one piece of wordstone that we. There's one piece of wordstone left on the map that we haven't got. We spotted any enemies. Oh, here we go. All right, we got contact. Yeah, see, the problem is, like, basically, because we don't have any blue items, the enemies aren't getting any good weapons, and so we can't loot any extra weapons off them, you know? So if we could just get, like, one blue weapon, that's all we need to, like, kind of get started, and then we can start getting lots of, and then we can start, like, getting lots of items. Can they fit through this gap? I don't know if they can fit through the gap or not. No, can't fit through the gap. Might be able to fight through the gap like 1v1, but we don't really want to do that. So I guess they're gonna have to go right around. They can come through here. So, yeah, I don't know if we should go for safe or we should go for just, like, finish it quickly kind of style. No, we don't want to, like, we don't really want to pin them in here. Like, this spot here is like only one character can pass through. So just say I set up here with the ambush. As soon as they move in that hole, I'll charge through the hole and then it'll be stuck in a 1v1 battle. So what we want to do is kind of sit like here. So basically they're going to come out of the hole first, and then if they move further in, then I'm going to ambush them and pin them, and they're going to be pinned out in the open, you know, and that's what we want. And this guy's by himself, so we don't want him by himself. We want him to be in here with the rest of the gang. Need a blue as a mission reward. Yeah, you can pick up blue items as loot on the battle map. So yeah, we just need to loot a blue item, and then we can equip it. And then the next battle, after we've equipped the blue item, in the next battle, the enemy will have a blue item as well. And then we can, probably, and then we can kill them and take their blue item, and we'll have 2 blue items. And then the following mission, the enemy will equip 2 blue items, and then we can kill them and take those 2 blue, and we have 4 blue. So yeah, but the thing is, we haven't been able to loot a single blue item that we can equip. We had 1 blue item, but it was a Sisters of Sigmar holy Warhammer that we can't actually use, so that was pretty useless. But yeah, as soon as we get like 1 blue weapon, it'll be all on. The other thing about the blue weapons is that we've got like 2. We've got a hero and a lord that are significantly more potent than our other characters. So if we can get like a couple of blue weapons and put them on our hero and our lord, that's gonna like it's gonna be a force multiplier for those 2 characters. And whereas the AI is kind of dumb, so it may put its blue weapons on its hero, or it may put its blue weapons on its crappy henchman that only has 1 attack per turn. So the more kind of stuff that we've got, the more that we can, like the more stuff that we've got, the more that we can use it to force multiply our team. And even though the AI will kind of mirror what we do, there's more chance that it will mismanage. The more resources there are, the more chance that we can manage those resources well, and the AI can manage them stupidly. That's basically the gist of it. But it does get more dangerous and a bit more exciting either way, because even if the AI is likely to mismanage its resources, there's a chance, it's random, right? So every now and again, you'll go up against one where they've got a really scary lord who also has a really scary weapon, and they've got a scary hero who's also got the other scary weapon, and just the RNG. Yeah, it's sort of more fun and more scary the more stuff that you've got, I guess. Does enchantments on weapons also work the same way? You got a blue with a blue, enemies also have blue enchantment. I'm not 100% sure, Niels, but yeah, I think so. I'm not sure though. I think it's like they'll mirror your total rating. So all of the points you spend on stats, all the points you spend on enchantments, items, all that stuff, it all adds up to a total amount of points, and their warband will have the same amount of points as yours. So they have the same amount of points as yours, they have the same amount of dudes as yours, they have the same amount of heroes as you. And I know that they have, I don't know if they have the same amount of items as you, but I've noticed that if you have like blue and purple items, they will also have blue and purple items, and conversely, if you don't, they probably won't either. But yeah, I'm not sure about the specific enchants. I don't think so. I don't think so, because I was intentionally using non-enchanted weapons at one point, trying to get non-enchanted weapons off them, and it didn't seem like it was mirror image, but I'm not 100% sure on that question. So yeah, what we're doing right now is a very safe, but some would say a very boring way to play as well, which is we're just setting up, we're just camping basically, and we're just waiting for them to walk into our death trap, so this is very safe. It's like we're almost certainly going to win this map, and it's going to be super easy, but it's not the most exciting way to play, you might say. I wonder if we should just speed things up by moving around the corner and taking on these 2 guys. The only thing they match is your number of heroes, impressive, and henchmen. The rest is just randomly distributed based on the rating shown on the map. Hey, David Stinner. I don't know about that though, because like like when I've got like my army's got entirely all white items, and I've never seen the enemy equip white. Like I've never seen the enemy equip blue items when I've had all white items. You know, like so they match your number of heroes, the number of impressives, and number of henchmen, and they also match your number of total levels and rating. So yeah, I'm pretty. I think so anyway. So yeah, I think that. I mean, that's good information though. If they don't match the henchmen. So yeah, maybe they don't specifically match the items, but if you don't give them enough rate, because they have to match the hero levels as well as the hero numbers, then they can't really take any more magic items because they won't have any rating. They won't have any rating left. But if you're right and they don't, like, it's not specific, then that means we could equip some consumables and crap to put our rating up higher, and then there's more chance that they'll equip blues. So that's something we could test. So yeah, next time we get some like blue consumables, I'll start bringing them in, and we'll see if we get we'll see if they start bringing in extra stuff. Because yeah, if we can bring in like consumables or whatever to push our rating up, and they bring in weapons, then that works, you know. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, the good thing about this map, the good thing about this particular engagement is that their captain is up the top, and he seems to have derped out, and he's not going to jump down. So he may jump down, but he seems to be just staying up there. So if he just stays up there, then we'll be able to kill a bunch of his henchmen. Like all of the henchmen and the heroes and everyone, they're all only worth 1 XP per kill. Yeah, they're only worth 1 XP per kill. It doesn't really matter which ones we kill. Oh, actually, if I put this guy in the middle, I don't know. It's really hard to do this, but if we can like land him, if we can land this guy like exactly in the middle, so he's touching both of these guys at once, then we might be able to put terror on both of them. Not sure if it'll work or not. Nah, I think we only got one of them. That's right, that was the one I wanted to hit anyway, so that worked out. Yeah, normally how I do it is I get a blue item, I equip it, and then I start seeing the enemy with blue items, and then I get their blue items and equip them, and then they start having more blue items, and etc. etc. You know, you keep pushing your rating up, and they keep getting more and more high level items. But yeah, and I guess if you've got like 3 blue items, then they could equip 2 purple items, and you could get more items that way as well. Ah, Liz, come on. Yeah, Wolf Ball showed us how it's done.
A new round has started.
Okay, now he's coming down. Damn it. I think that guy's carrying like 4 items. So it's not ideal. Okay, that's alright. We got rid of his dodge at least. And start doing some damage with the next guy. Yeah, what I tend to do is I stack up my power and XP on 1 or 2 characters to start with, especially if you're starting a new warband like this. And I just put try to get as much XP as possible onto my main lord and maybe 1 other hero. And then, and yeah, as soon as possible, I try and get a blue weapon and put it on my main lord or my other hero. And then, yeah, basically I have like 2, like just say a lord and a hero, 2 heroes. And yeah, those 2 heroes are going to have the best weapons I can get, the most XP that they can get, and be as strong as possible. And all the rest of my warband will be low as possible level henchmen level 1 or 2, and they'll all have white items. And then that's going to give you the best chance of. It's going to give you the best chance of advantage, basically. But again, like, you know, it depends on your attitude, you know, like, do you want more challenge? Do you want less challenge? Do you want it to be more cheesy or more dangerous, you know? Because there's definitely something to be said for just, you know, going the other way and like maximizing the danger rather than maximizing the safety, you know? Like, yeah, depending on how you like to play. Depending on how comfortable you are with the phrase, "that's XCOM, baby." Basically. Oh yeah, big crit. Nice one. But yeah, this one's going to be a comfortable win for us, I think. And we're going to get the bonus XP for... we're also going to get the bonus XP for victory, for the extra... for achieving the additional objectives. Crunch. Big crit. Very nice. There you go. On his knees, supplicating himself before his true master. Just as it should be. Big factor is the mission difficulty. Higher difficulties have higher ratings and better loot. Yeah. Yeah, no, loot's another consideration as well. But yeah, we were just talking about like more about not so much the loot, but the items that you can steal from the enemy. Like not the map loot, but the stealable items. I don't think there's any point. I don't think there's any point trying to steal any of the loot on the map, because the map loot's all going to be shit anyway. This guy has got no loot, so I'm going to set him up as kind of backup over here. Just keep him security. Loot, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Has started.
I really want to. I don't really want to get the XP on this guy, but that's fine. This is fine. Just check his bag. Yeah, no. Oh, you still want one bit of wordstone there we should grab with somebody. Ah, that's it. Done. Alright, we'll just try and stack up as much. Yeah, we got a blue shuriken, which we can't equip again. Good damn it. Well, at least we can see. At least we're seeing blue items show up sometimes, so that's good. We got extra 3 XP from completing the additional reward.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day, the Empire will be ours.
The gods are with you.
So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 XP for him, even though he only killed one dude. It's pretty good.
Nice progress. Outstanding. The gods are with you. Outstanding.
Got 7. We got 4 warband experience as well. But yeah, doing the optional objectives gives you extra XP for all your dudes, and I think it gives you extra XP for your warband as well. Which allows you to unlock more guys in your warband and all that kind of stuff quicker. Yeah, we'll just quickly level up our guys. So martial skills is fine. So Wolfport the Ghoul's now got 4 red pills. So once you got 4 red pills, you can do 2 normal attacks with a one-handed weapon, and 2 normal attacks with a one-handed weapon will do more damage than a single 2-handed weapon attack. So you can see he's doing 42 to 50. If we give him dagger, well, actually that's probably a bad example because that's a shit weapon, but there you go. Yeah, so yeah, it's 42 to 50. Whereas with two axe attacks, you do 48 to 56. So it's slightly better. And also because he's got the offhand free, he gets plus 10% dodge, so his dodge chance goes up to 55. So yeah, so normally I would just disband this guy straight away, but we named him after Wolfpaw, so we'll let him live. Let him live for a while. But it's alright, he'll get crippled and die eventually. That'll be fine. Then we can get rid of him. But yeah. So yeah, I'm not planning on upgrading any of their skills, except for maybe Wolfpaw. We might keep one leveled up ghoul that we can sub in every now and again. Smaller damage and more chances to hit should make it easier for the vampires to suck up the kill experience. Yeah, that's true. Fuck, indeed. It kind of gets annoying, like sacking and rehiring you guys all the time, but it does make it safer for your vampires. So yeah, like we should try and so this guy's level 0, so he's fine, but like this guy's level 3, so he's starting to raise the average level of the enemy warband, you know. But yeah, so if we fire all these guys, except for Wolfpaw, yeah, fire this guy's level 2. We can fire him as well. And this guy's level 2. We fire him as well. And then we just keep the. Oh, I thought we had a level 0 one. Oh no, maybe he was 2-0. Yeah. So you fire all those guys, and then we just hire a whole bunch of new ones, right? Cool. And then, yeah, we just hire a whole bunch of new ones, give them all offhand weapons. Oh, actually, he can use Great Axe, that's fine. Oh wait, no, that's Wolfpaw. We need him to not have an offhand weapon. Cool. So now we've reduced the we've reduced the total levels of our warband by about 4 or 5 or something like that. So that's going to make it less dangerous for our heroes, particularly our level 0 vampire hero that doesn't have much going for her at the moment. Yeah, each character has like a certain distribution of maximum total stats that they're going to get by the end of their experience. I don't know off the top of my head what it is exactly, but just say for Lisbeth or whatever, by the time she gets to level 10, she might get a total of 20 physical, 15 mental, and 15 martial skill points. And then as you level up, you just get those points are distributed all through the 10 levels. You just get them at various points. But yeah, and it's all sort of set or whatever, you know, like it's not, yeah. It's not, yeah, nothing that you do alters it or anything. It's just as they level up, they just get points. All right, cool. I think we're all good. We did our, I haven't sent off our wordstone yet. Armorer's Apprentice sent us a normal quality shield. You know, once we level up a bit more, we get a higher warband rank. We'll start getting better stuff more often from those guys. We go deadly, good, good. Normal, average, poor. I might do this deadly. Actually, wait, so what was the... One band deploys tightly, others scattered around the area. So if we get the deploys tightly, then we're good. If we get the scattered around the area, then we're kind of a bit screwed. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take it anyway. But because it's a deadly, I'm going to do launch and deploy. So we choose where our guys go. That's going to give us a little bit of a... Well, it's going to give us quite a bit of an edge.
In the area, you have prepared an ambush for them. The attack, however, did not succeed as planned, and the enemy has managed to slip inside a group of buildings and establish a defensive position.
Okay, so... Okay, so this sucks. So whatever it tells you is going to happen, then like that goes down. But then if you get an ambush like that, then it just throws it out the window, like what it was going to telling you the placement was going to be, and then a new placement situation happens, which is what just happened then. But because we did the launch and deploy, I actually get to I get to pick specifically where my dudes are going to go, so it's not so bad. Whereas if I did just launch and not launch and deploy, then it would just be my dudes would just be scattered around everywhere, and we'd have no control over anything. But yeah, anyway, so they're gonna be roughly in this building here somewhere. We don't really know where. And we want to try to collect all of the wordstone, but that's going to be kind of hard because it's all scattered around the place. But yeah, we'll do our best. Anyway, so we're going to put our guys in a line across here, and hopefully that's going to work out well for us. So this is one of our... No, this is Wolfpaw the Ghoul. So we want to protect him a little bit. Not that much. About that much. All right, we'll have him here. Oh, because he's only got one hand weapon, he's fast. So he goes first. This guy will put out on the edge there. Yeah, that start is pretty much the worst thing that can happen to you. I'm just picturing Mercy as a vampire count battle commander addressing his ghouls as my dudes. Yeah, it's like, all right, my dudes, now we're gonna go and do this. Anyway, all right, my soulless thralls, hearken to my words, obey my commands. Is that more roleplay? How cool does she look? She's badass. All right, sisters, let's get it on. Get wrecked. I mean, they're gonna get wrecked. We're gonna win, etc. Okay, now Wolfpaw, my buddy, has 6 movement. She has 6 movement as well, so we can't outrange her with our charge. But what we can do is potentially... Yeah, see, so she's in ambush stance most likely. If you mouse over her, she's only got 4. She's got 4 red pills total, but 2 of them are spent. So if she's got 2 red pills spent like that, then it usually means she's used those 2 red pills to put herself in ambush stance. So that means if I move near her within 6 meters, she's gonna ambush me, right? But you can see how instead of being a perfect circle, the red line, there's a flat edge on this side. That means that she is not going to ambush on that side of that line. So basically we can move like, slightly less than that. We could move really close to that line, just a bit less close than I just did then. But yeah, so basically if I'd been on that side of the line, of that straight line, you know, then she wouldn't have been able to ambush me. But anyway, that's fine. And she's gonna have an extra 2 points left to hit again. She missed. And now we're gonna get it. Alright, cool. At least she doesn't have any dodge, right? Because she was in ambush, so she's got no dodge. This guy, this ghoul here is one of our expendable, like 0 level peons. So we're going to put him on the backside so that if anyone comes and joins in, if anyone else comes and wants to join the party, then they can just kill him. While we're here, we'll just
Objectives.
grab a couple of wordstone.
Objectives updated.
Yeah, so we picked up a couple of wordstone. We've got a warp effect that gave us +3 movement range, which is pretty cool. We've got another one that gave us -20% armor absorption, but joke's on them, we only had like 5% armor absorption. He's a meat shield. Yeah, meat shield. What did I do? I just made up some really complicated name for him. Sacrificial peon or something, but he's a meat shield. Indeed. That would be accurate. Yeah, all of the... I wanted to actually set up here, but then I just accidentally set up on this line instead and just... Yeah, I don't know. Had a little bit of a malfunction there. Their leader's in there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get the... I don't think we're going to get the victory this time, because I think the battle's going to be over too fast.
Updated.
Okay, well, we'll grab the pendant and the helmet. Could come in handy. I was gonna leave space for the vampire lord, but that's all right. We'll just let them stack up on him. There'll be other prey. Oh, she got terror. So because I terrored her, that means it took away all of her red pills, so she couldn't attack me. One of the great things about vampires, when it works. No, they don't mind what I call them. But I imagine that my vampire would be very vain, and he'd be sophisticated, and he wouldn't want to be. It's not so much that that it would offend the vampires, not so much that it would offend his peons' sensibilities, but he would offend his own sensibilities, you know. And that's why we have meat shield on security, so that he can cop that instead of somebody more important. All right. I think we will try and end this one quicker. That way we can just, you know, free up these guys. That was a quick little slash. Basically. These are the Sisters of Sigmar.
A new round
they look pretty
has
awesome.
started.
She's fast. Oh, that's right. She missed. Hopefully we should better kill her before the matriarch moves. So we can kill her and then we can stack up on the matriarch and then give her all alone. I might try and feed the XP into Wolfpaw because we're trying to level him up. Both your vamps tanks? Yeah, both heavy armor, both shields. This is a very early game, they got no skills or anything. Give the extra XP to Wolfpaw. Alright, I don't know, maybe I should just... Nah, we'll keep Wolfpaw safe over here with these guys. She's gonna have to pass an all-alone test before she attacks. She'll probably pass it, but there's a chance she might not. Yeah, we need one more on her to give her all alone, unfortunately. This one got the all-alone test. And she's got room to flee, so... everybody that's in contact with her gets to have a free shot. That was good. And now, because she's dead, that means the other one has all in on her as well. So it's going to be a bit of a cascade there. That's alright. That was our meat shield. That was his job. What's her she's still got 125 hit points, so yeah, she's gonna be there for a while. Yeah, I wonder what like double dagger ambush is like. Because I think dagger gives you like extra damage on ambushes. And you can probably get an enchantment that gives you extra damage as well. Oh, yeah, because I've surrounded her, even though she might fail it all alone, she'll be stuck in there. Whereas if we had have left her a way to retreat, then yeah, we could have got her to get those attacks of opportunity like we did with the killing the other guy, killing the novice.
A new round has started.
Oh. So Wolfball got, like I was saying before, Wolfball's got 2 attacks, so rather than doing 1 attack for 150% damage, I should have just done 2 single attacks with more accuracy as well. So yeah, you shouldn't charge, you shouldn't charge when you've got 4 red pills if it's going to, yeah, see, if I had left her a way to escape, then she would have fled and given us attacks of opportunity, which would have been good. I was wondering where she went. Guess we know now. Oh, alright, we used up her dodge at least. That's good. She's gonna drop the hammer on us now. Not enough. Sorry, matriarch. I'll just walk in, get the extra accuracy. Yes, and they're now 27 over 31, so that means that they're going to have to do a route test next time they activate. Again, we could do a 150% charge, or we could just do two single hits. Ooh, there we go.
All mortal flesh must eventually wither and rot. Only those who have transcended such pathetic limitations are fit to rule. One day...
Outstanding.
8 XP. He's just powering along. Wolf Paw the Ghoul got 6.
The gods are with you.
5 for Lisbeth the Ripper. Now, yeah, our meat shield came back to life, so he was fine. All white items again. Last. Got a master formula of innovation. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no more. Oh, we got a level 4. We got a level 4 vampire thrall and a level 3 vampire thrall, and neither of them are injured. That's really cool. So yeah, they're actually could be pretty potent. And they're going to be better than our existing guys. So yeah, we might buy this rank 4 one. Just always check they're not injured, because sometimes you get one that's injured. I won't buy it now, because we need to, when you hire them, you need to immediately level them up, and yeah, you need to immediately level up. I'm pretty tired, so I don't want to like have to think too much right now. But yeah, I'm not sure how many skill points you get when you're level 4. I think maybe you get 6 or so, something like that. So we can get maybe one master skill, like a level 2 skill. And yeah, she should be pretty strong. And then she can become our main guy, potentially. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, I might leave it there for just do a short one today, guys, because we streamed a lot longer yet at the ends. Yeah. I might leave it there today because yeah, exactly. I've been going for like 9 hours. I wanted to do a bit of a longer stream today as a bit of a celebration, I guess, for the you know, for the 20,000 and everything. But yeah, I do have to do some other stuff today, so yeah, I might get a bit of rest now. Yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll see if we can chuck a host to somebody. What's PZA? I think did I host Anton B. Damien yesterday? Oh no, he was doing something else, wasn't he? Yeah, I'll check a host over to PZA. So he's just playing Rise of the Empire in like an Empire campaign in the Old World mod. So if you haven't checked out the Old World mod, there's a link to PZA's stream. And yeah, 9 hours is plenty. Yeah, I think 9 hours is good for today. We'll get back to you tomorrow and see if we can finish the game with just one dude, and that'll be pretty cool. All right, catch you guys tomorrow.